Topic, Hempstead schools. I guess this is my topic. I'm just here to read a couple things and move on with life. 2 days ago, on Facebook, on the Timberlane, on one of the Timberlane pages, a Hempstead resident, whom I will not name, wrote about wrote that they removed their daughter from Hempstead Middle School for 8th grade due to some issues they perceived, and there's no details on the issues really. And again, I'm not here to chastise the parent. A little while later, about an hour later, Mrs. Green posted to the parent that I would very much appreciate hearing what issues you encountered. If you care to share them with me, we can arrange to talk through my email account. Gave an email account and said thank you and best going forward. Last night at about 8 o'clock, I received the following email from Mr. Cipriano, the chair of the Hampstead School Board. I was copied. It was actually addressed to the whole Hampstead School Board. I was copied as courtesy. Members of the Hampstead School Board, earlier today I became aware of a situation involving a member of the Timberlane Regional School District Board and a Hampstead parent. I have attached a screenshot of the exchange for your reference. The situation involves Mrs. Donna Green contacting a Hampstead parent and asking for information about a student within the Hampstead School District, as well as the actions of our employees. To be clear about a few things, nothing prevents a Hampstead parent from talking with anyone, including Timberlane board members, about their experiences in Hampstead. However, while the Hampstead and Timberlane school districts share a superintendent and closely collaborate, neither has the authority to mandate or influence the operations of the other. Most especially, members do not have the authority to investigate confidential student matters within the other district or the actions of that district's employees. This applies as well to the SAU 55 board, as that board is empowered to manage the SAU, not investigate member districts and confidential student matters within them. At no time has the Hampstead board, to my knowledge, requested or otherwise authorized Mrs. Green to investigate the student situation or the actions of HSD employees. At no time has Mrs. Green requested permission to investigate a confidential student matter within the Hampstead School District. In point of fact, I am not aware of this family's concerns ever coming to our board, so I don't actually know what precipitated this. I am deeply concerned that if this is left unchecked, we expose ourselves to unwanted and undesirable consequences. Moreover, this has the potential to create great confusion among our staff, members, parents, and students as to the chain of command and accountability within the Hampstead School District. Accordingly, this will be added to our agenda for the next board meeting. I have copied Peter Bealo, TRSD chairman, on this email so he is aware that this will be on our agenda. I don't want to speak for Chairman Bealo, but I don't believe Mrs. Green is acting on behalf or at the direction of the Timberlane board in investigating a Hampstead student's experience at the Hampstead Middle School, nor is she acting on behalf of SAU 55. Respectfully, Ano. This came into my in-basket at about 8 o'clock last night. I responded, I didn't see it until 10. I responded back at about 10. Members of the Hampstead School Board, I am shocked and appalled that any member of the TRSB would take such inappropriate unilateral actions. I want to be clear that I was unaware of this activity and would never have sanctioned it had I known of it. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'll be holding a TRSB meeting. I will be bringing this issue up myself in public session and chastising this person for such gross and inappropriate activity. Prior to that meeting, I will be speaking to one of our legal representatives to determine if there is further legal action that we, the TRSB, may pursue. I am deeply saddened, ashamed, and disgusted. Please accept my personal apology for this transgression. And I guess all I want to say is that we need to be careful, how we step into other people's sandboxes. We have to be careful in our own sandbox, and we have to, I think, be doubly careful touching upon other districts' issues. In particular, a district that shares an SAU with us. So that's all I have on this topic.
Well, how delightful, especially given certain transgressions that happened recently with the SAU. That is truly remarkable. Do you think that you live in a communist country? Do you have the audacity to apologize on my behalf to
Someone has
anyone?
to. You don't have the shame to do
No.
it.
You are totally out of line, and this district has become a communist dictatorship.
Well, I am called Chairman Bealo, so possibly. Anyhow, I'm done with this topic. Mrs. Green, please watch your actions going forward.
I certainly won't.
Next topic.
And was there any advice from the attorney as to how you can infringe on my First Amendment rights?
I have nothing to tell you about that conversation. You'll note that I am not asking for your censure.
Oh, how big of you.
As far as I know, that
Go
is.
ahead.
Pardon me? I
Go
said
ahead.
I am not. So don't challenge me to do something
Go
I said
ahead.
I'm not doing.
I'd love for you to do it. Make a fool of yourself.
Stop.
I leave that for you, thank you. I'm done with this. Next topic.